right. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the top of the hill here in Manaway, Ohio, Crestwood High School. As we welcome to town tonight the Kirtland Hornets, the undefeated Kirtland Hornets, who are currently sitting at 8-0 on top of the division, the CVC-VALLEY division. Crestwood he's engaged and he has fiance stuff to do tonight. So but I do want to thank you all for joining tonight. Any of you that know anything about high school football know that Kirtland Hornets are the defending Division VI state champs from last year. They are undefeated this year, and the one team that managed to knock them off last year, the Perry Pirates, they returned the favor already this year in triple overtime. But right now, here comes our Crestwood Red Devils. So thank you for tuning in here tonight as opposed to turning into the Cleveland Gladiators game. If you saw the game last night, you know that that was one heck of a comeback in extra innings. But let's just set tonight's game up a little bit, shall we? Crestwood comes in at 5-3. Like I said, losing to Berkshire last week. Losing 2 division games. We're 1-2 in the division currently. Kirtland comes in, scoring an average of 46 points per game, giving up an average of 12, including a 48-7 win over Cuyahoga Heights. If you guys remember, Cuyahoga Heights beat us in Week 3, 35-0. The Hornets had their own incredible victory in Week 3 over defending Division State champs, the Perry Pirates, at Perry in triple overtime. Like I told you before, probably one of the greatest high school football games I've ever seen. Definitely the Kirtland Hornets are the class of Division VI and probably several other divisions. I don't know another team that's even close right now. However, their superstar quarterback, junior Jake Laverty, is dealing with a broken arm right now. He will not be playing tonight and may miss the rest of the season. So our hearts go out to that young man. He was having a heck of a junior season already. Like I told you guys before, he'll probably play Division I college football somewhere. He is just that good. But even without him, the Hornets can compete with any team in the state. However, we do know that every once in a while, a David stands up to a Goliath. Every once in a while, blind squirrel finds a nut, right? Buster Douglas knocked out Mike Tyson. The 1980 Olympic hockey team, U.S. Olympic hockey team beat Russia, right? The vaunted Russian hockey team. So every once in a while, something happens, and we get lucky, and the stars align just right. I'm not saying that's going to be tonight, but I would be excited if it was. So you only get to hear me tonight. I apologize for that. You have to suffer through that, but the Kirtland Hornets are making their way onto the field now. Crestwood boys are already out here and ready to kick off. My wife said if she yells loud enough, you guys might hear her too, but she refuses to put on a headset. So I'm going to see real quick if I can find my roster so I know who's who out there. One of these days I'll memorize it, but today is not that day. All right, Crestwood's kickoff. Looks like it sails up to the 20-yard line. It's going to be picked up there and run back up over the 30, up to about the 33, 34-yard line. Host of Red Devils in there on the tackle. All right, you're going to see the Kirtland Hornets run what they call a triple option here. A lot of misdirection. It's hard to tell who usually has the football. So it's going to be a little sweep out to the right. Coming down here. Picks up a couple on the first down carry, brought down by Januska. Jake Ironman also in on the tackle. Pickup of 9 on first down. 2nd and 1 for the Hornets up at the 44-yard line. Check that, the 43. Needed 44 for a first down. Man in motion. Dropping back for a pass. He's got a guy open deep. Oh, and it's picked off. Januska with the big interception to start the game. Looks like he got it about the 29-yard line. So that's a huge turnover. That's how you would want to start a game like this. Taking that first possession away. I don't have a Kirtland roster, so I'm afraid I can't give you anybody's name on the team. However, we got a referee blowing a whistle here. Timeout, Kirtland. Burning a timeout early. That's their first. I started to say that last week at Berkshire, Crestwood had several drives that just seemed to kind of stall out inside the red zone, which was the same problem we had a few weeks ago at Chagrin Falls. We do all kinds of work to get down inside the 20, and we'd end up turning the ball over on downs, usually outside of the 10, somewhere around the 12. It feels like it just happened a lot. So hopefully they've been working on what to do once they get inside the red zone, because it seems like that's been our nemesis this year. So, looks like Summer and Blasiola in the backfield. Summer's going to lead block, direct snap to Blasiola. He's going to push and grind and pick up about 3 on the carry, 4. Gets up to near the 32-yard line. Pick up a 4 on the carry. So here we go. 2nd and 6. Direct snap again to Blasiola, who's got some blockers. He bounces it outside. And he's good for the first down. Gets up near the 40. Oh, they're going to give him the 43 before he stepped out of bounds. And that's good for a Crestwood first down. Pickup of 11 for Blasiola on that. So he's got 2 carries for 15 yards already. That's Addis. Direct snap to him. He's going to just grind forward for a yard, it looks like. Thought he fell a little further forward than that, but 2nd and 9 Crestwood up at the 44-yard line. Looks like you got Blasiola and Addis both in the backfield this time. Might have been a false start there. No flags. Blasiola with the ball. Getting pushed backwards. Might have got a yard on the carry there. Hit a wall. Yeah, both teams seemed to move a little bit there before the snap. I was expecting a false start call, but they kept the flags in their pockets. So that'll help us because we definitely moved. So that's going to bring up 3rd and 8 Crestwood right at the 45-yard line. Direct snap to Blasio, and he's got a little bit of running room, and he's pushing guys. He's driving. Gets up near the first down. He had some good blocking ahead of him from Addis. He's going to be about a yard shy, so it's going to be 4th and 1 at the Kirtland 48-yard line. Charlie Summer checks back in. He's going to line up with Blasio. Student body's going to shift to the right. I bet you I know where the ball's going to go. It looks like Kirtland might know too. But he's going to take it straight ahead, and it looks like he gets the first down inside the 45-yard line, down to about the 44. Good block in there. Opened a little seam for him to run through, and he busted through it. So Addis is going to check back in, along with Summer, going to give Blasio a chance to catch his breath and get a drink. He's got a jumbo package here in the backfield. And it's a little misdirect. Looks like Wyatt has the ball. Januska picks up 4. Check that. That was number 6, Bryce Giel, on the carry. Gets down, picks up a 4 right down to the 40-yard line. Going to need the 34 for a first down, so it'll be 2nd and 6. And this is how you wanted to start the game. You want to control the clock against a team like this that can score at will. And you picked them off early, so that's exactly, you couldn't have scripted much better of a start than this. So direct snap, looks like right back to Blasio, who gets stacked up. He's still fighting. Might have got back to the line of scrimmage. He's tough to bring down. But he did hit a brick wall of Hornets there. So I don't mean this in any kind of mean way, but not a whole lot of creativity in the the play calling so far. Just a lot of ground and pound. Good old school 3 yards and a cloud of dust kind of football night. Crestwood's actually got 2 wide receivers out this time. And Blasio takes the snap, and he only picks up a yard, maybe 2, depending on the spot. But that's going to set up a long 4th down. It'll be 4th and 4. At the 38. Got to get the 34 for a first down. And this is kind of what happened a lot last week, except for we usually get a little bit further downfield. We'd get inside the 20 and just hit a brick wall and couldn't move the ball any further. But we're definitely not going to punt here. A little bit different formation here. Charlie's going to pass. He's got Januska for the first down, and he's got some running room. 20, 10, 5, touchdown, Crestwood! Wow. Just wow. What an incredible pitch and catch. Summer to Januska for the Crestwood touchdown. That's going to put us up 6-0 with 5:40 to go in the first quarter. Folks, I'm not going to lie to you. I'd have been happy if we'd have scored once all night. This team is that good. All right, here we go. We have not had an extra point kicker all season, so we're going to go for 2, just like we have all season. Direct snap to Blasio, and he's going to be just shy of the goal line. Not quite enough. So falls a little short. However, 5:40 to go, your score. Crestwood 6, Kirtland 0. I'm sorry? Yeah, you'll probably hear me leaning over and talking to my wife from time to time because we're up here and like 11 team guys from Kirtland are up here filming and they're good guys. But I tell you, when everybody starts walking up here, this whole press box starts shaking, and so do my knees. So I said you couldn't have scripted a better opening, but I think getting that 2-point conversion would have been a better start. But other than that, we'll take it. That huge 4th down conversion for a touchdown. I didn't see that coming. Right after I said that the play calling wasn't too creative, we got some creative play calling. Oh, that's what's the problem is we do have an injured. I didn't see this. An injured Hornet down near the goal line. Let's hope he's okay. He's been attended to. Looks like they're helping him up, and he's going to walk off on his own power. Yes. Yeah, might have sprained an ankle there. He's a little gingerly walking, but might just be something sprained over there. I hope he's okay. So Ironman's got the ball set at the 40 for the kickoff. Another little pooch kick over near the 30-yard line, and it's going to go out of bounds. So Kirtland's going to take over, and I believe that goes to the 35-yard line on an out-of-bounds kickoff. So tonight is pajama night here at Crestwood. So the cheerleaders are in their jammies. The crazies are all in jammies. Looks like they're going to be re-kicking. Must be an option you can force them to re-kick instead of taking it at the 35. So Jake Ironman gets a do-over at the 40. I think they're discussing, yeah, there should be a penalty here. We should be kicking from the 35. I think they just figured it out. Set it up on the wrong yard line. Almost got away with it, too, if it wasn't for these meddling referees. So Ironman to kick from the 35. He boots this one pretty deep. Gets down and caught at the 29. It was a line drive. And he hasn't got much room to run. He's drugged down by inside the 40. 21, I believe that's Jackson Rattray on the tackle. First and 10, Hornets at their own. They're going to mark it right at the right at the 40-yard line. So again, the Hornets run this triple option. I don't see it right now. They usually have another running back there, and they're just going to run it right at us. Little swing pitch out to the far side of the field, and he's going to run forward, pick up about 5 on the carry. And they're right back to the line in a hurry. And the same thing the other direction. Little pitch pass, or little pitch to their right. Going to be just shy of the first down. They're going to set him right at the 49-yard line. It'll be 3rd and 1 for the Hornets. like I said, their starting quarterback, Jake Laverty, is out with a broken wrist. Now here's where the misdirection happens. This is that triple option. They got 3 running backs. They hand it off to the guy in the back, and he picks up 6-7 yards on the carry there. Haven't done a whole lot of the typically in Hornets games that I've watched do a lot more misdirection with these 3 backs behind the quarterback here. They're mostly just handing it run. Oh, nope, the quarter. See, I say that. Oh, see, I didn't even know where the ball was. I got misdirected. So there it is. That's what I'm talking about. It's hard to follow the ball because they have so many options, and the guys that don't have the ball fake it really well. But Janusko makes that last tackle. 1st and 10 Hornets, and they get a pickup of a, looks like going to be another near the 1st down. Just shy. He's going to be 2nd and a long 1, a short 2, just over the 25-yard line. You got a man in motion. Handoff. Oh, he's just running through guys. Januska just got plowed over. That's a strong boy right there. I think they said, I'm hearing his name over the loudspeaker. I think it's Danny Alfieri. I think that's what I'm hearing. It's the ball carrier, and boy, he's a beast. He seems to be hard to take down. So 1st and 10 Hornets at the Crestwood 19. Little pass. Oh, almost intercepted the pitch, but there's a flag down. Bernauskas on the tackle there. Going to be near the 1st down. Yeah, he'll have it if the flag doesn't bring it back. And it looks like they're pointing to Crestwood on this one. Waiting for the official signal here for what the call is. So he's talking to the Hornets coach, so that means they want to know what he wants to do. Take the result of the play or take the penalty. So the official call is going to be a hold on Crestwood. It's declined, so they're going to take the result of the play, which is a 1st down at the 7-yard line. .3:13 to go in the 1st quarter. Triple option. Hand it off to the back running back, number 4. He's going to be up near the goal line, but he's going to be just a little shy. Going to be 2nd and goal right at the 1. Kirtland's hurrying to the line. They're ready to go. And hand off to the Alfieri again, and he just plows forward, falls in for the Kirtland touchdown. Well, like I said, the first 6 minutes really went our way. The last 3 have not. Kirtland does have an extra point kicker, and I was watching him warm up, and this kid can kick the ball a ton. He was kicking it 50 yards in the air on a 3-step drop. Oh, somebody was either offsides or false started. Yeah, Crestwood was offsides. So do they change their mind and go for 2 here? Or do they? Looks like they're sending in some other guys. So, yeah, they're going to go for the 2-point conversion here from the 1.5. I'm going to guess 37 is going to get the football. He's just big boy. Unstoppable. They have like a train horn on the other side over there, and I wonder if that's maybe he's a train engine or something. Don't know if he has a nickname or something like that, but so that brings the score: Kirtland 8, Crestwood 6. Scoreboard went a little goofy on us. My wife said, bear with her. She's fixing it. So Kirtland to kick off to Crestwood now, leading 8-6 with 2:49 to go in the first quarter. This is a long first quarter. Again, this guy can kick the ball a ton, so watch, this could be the end zone. Yeah, he kicks it down to the 7. Januska's going to bring it out. He's over the 20, over the 25, over to the 30. Gets just across the 30, maybe to the 31. Nope, right at the 30. So that's where Crestwood will start their second drive. All right, 1st and 10, Crestwood right at the 30-yard line. Summers in the backfield. I don't see Blasio with him, so this could be, here he comes in motion. Hands off to Blasio, and he hasn't got much running room, but he finds a little bit of a hole and picks up 3.5 on the carry there. So it'll be 2nd and a long 6. Addis is going to check in. Summer checks out. If you're watching at home, that should tell you a little something. Jumbo package, everybody to the student body right. Direct snap to Addis. Laziol's blocking, and he drives through some guys. Gets up near the 37, which is where they're going to mark him down at, right at the 37. 3rd and a manageable 3 coming up for the Crestwood. Bryce Gill was a little slow to get up on that one. I hope he's okay. He might have been at the bottom of a pile there. Summer checks back in. So 9 men in the box here. So you got direct snap to Blasio, who drives ahead for the Crestwood 1st down. Up near the 41-yard line. Whatever number I say, they go one in the opposite direction. If I say 42, it's at the 41. If I'd have said 41, they'd have put it down at the 42. It's just how it goes for me. So Summer checks into the huddle. Brings the play in from the sideline. Student body right this time. Snaps to Summer, but he hands back off to, I think it was Addis coming back across. A little misdirection. Oh, check that. Bryce Gill gets a big gain on 1st down there, up near the 50-yard line, right at midfield. Pickup of 8. And I think that's going to do it for the first quarter. Just going to let time expire with 10 seconds to go. And if you could if somebody would have told me coming into tonight that after the first quarter the score would only be 8-6, Kirtland, I'd have said, I'll take it. And then some. So as the teams take a little break. Check out the moon tonight. Absolutely perfect. This is fall weather. At game time, it was about 50 degrees. It's gotten a little chillier since the sun went down right before the game started. But you got an orange moon here. Middle of October. Guardians are playing baseball against the Yankees. As we speak, I don't know the score because I haven't looked it up yet, but I promise I will look it up and give you a score update at halftime if you're not watching at home. So, Crestwood's going to have the ball, 2nd and 1, as we start the second quarter. Got a couple wide receivers out this time. One wide left, one wide right. Charlie takes a shotgun snap, and he drops back. He's throwing deep. He's got a guy down there who's heavily blocked. And here comes the flag. Pass interference. He didn't look back for the ball. He ran right into the receiver. That's a pass interference. So they're going to walk off 15. I believe there's a 15-yard penalty from the previous spot, which was the 50. So Crestwood should have the ball 1st and 10 down near the Kirtland 35. First and 10, Crestwood. 11:55 to go in the first half. Still trailing by 2. And we've got 2 wide to the right this time. Summer's still in the backfield. Looks like he's got Blasio on his hip. Giel's in motion. Comes in tight. Direct snap to Blasio, who's got the ball, and he's running through guys. 3 yards in a cloud of dust. Check that. 2 yards. Be 2nd and 8 at the Kirtland 33. I'll show you after this play. Crestwood has the ball 2nd and 8. The 33-yard line. Jumbo package here to the right. Direct snap to Blasio, who is just going to follow some blockers and push and drive and grind. Turns a 2-yard gain into about a 6-yard gain. Got to get the 25 for a first down. He looks like he got the 27 and a half. So look at the sideline over here. How many football players play for Kirtland? That's a lot of kids. I was trying to do a head count when they were running before the game, and I'm sure it was greater than 60. So for a small school, that's a lot of football players. Take note, Crestwood young boys. We need you out here. So jumbo package, same set as before. Blasio's on the hip, takes the direct snap, and he's got a little bit of room. He finds a seam. Gets the Crestwood first down up near the 21-yard line. They're going to spot it right at the 22. Like I said, whatever I say, just go a yard in one other direction, and that's where they'll put the ball. Just outside the red zone here, which, like I said earlier, is our nemesis last week. And when we played Cuyahoga Heights, too, we could get down into the red zone and couldn't do much with it from there. We had a bunch of turnovers on a 12, so let's see if we've figured something out here. Maybe found something in this defense to exploit to get in that end zone. So student body left. Blasio and Summer in the backfield, and Crestwood takes a timeout. I heard that one from up here. Jack D'Amato was calling that. He must have seen something he really didn't like because he called timeout fast and loud. Do want to give a quick shout out to our Crestwood Youth Mighty Mites. who won their Super Bowl this past weekend. So shout out to those guys. That's an incredible feat. That's hard to do. I coached in that league, and just winning games is hard, let alone winning Super Bowls. So congratulations to those guys and to the Crestwood Youth JV who came in as a runner-up. They lost in the Super Bowl, but I guess it was a really hard-fought game, and they did a great job. Some good coaches down there, some good guys and gals running that whole program nowadays. So congrats to them. 2 teams in the Super Bowl is awesome. It's rare, but that's fantastic. So good for them. Can't wait to see those young guys playing on Friday nights someday. All right, 1st and 10, Crestwood. At the Hornet 22. Jumbo package here again. We got Blasio going to follow Summer, who's lead blocking, and 3 more yards and a cloud of dust. This is old school football here. Pick up of 3. Down inside the 20. Now we're in the red zone, down to the 19-yard line. 2nd and 7, 9 minutes and 7 seconds to go in the first half. Crestwood still down 2, 8-6. But they do get the ball after the half, too. Keep that in mind. So you got Addis and Blasio in the backfield. Snaps to Addis, who is doing his own bobbing and weaving and picks up a couple for the Devils. Down to just outside the 17-yard line. That's going to be 3rd and 7, Crestwood. I'm sorry? Oh, check that. 3rd and 5. My wife was correcting me again. It said 7 on the scoreboard. That's what I was looking at, and it changed. She corrected me. So here we go. Direct snap to Blasio, and he's got some blockers out in front this time, but you got guys busting through pretty quick. Wow. 50 got through there fast. Might have lost a yard on that one. Yeah, I think that's going to knock us back about the 18-yard line. They're going to say no gain. So, nope, check that. Now they change it again. 4th and 6. I'm just going to say whatever I want. If they change it, they change it. I'm going to go with what I see. All right, 4th down was where it happened last time. Let's see. Do we got that magic here again? Got Summer and Blasio in the backfield. Snaps to Summer. He drops back. He's going to pass. He's got a man open, and he overshoots him. Oh, Wyatt was there. Januska just off the fingertips. Sorry, I got a little happy with the camera there and missed it. It just went off the fingertips. I was trying to follow it. My fingers are cold, so I know how Wyatt feels. He had a step on everybody. All right, so the defense is going to have to step up big here because you got 7:21 to go in the first half, and you cannot get down another score to these guys because they won't look back. All right, 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line. It's a little toss out to the right-hand side. Brought down by number 20. I got Noah Horn. They said Wyatt Januska was also in there on tackle. Pick up a 5, second and 5 for Kirtland at their own 23. Some personnel changes going on here. And another pitch out to the right-hand side, and he's got a little bit of running room again, and he's going to pick up 5 more. Going to get right up near that first down marker. Check that. He's going to pick up 4, so it's going to be 3rd and 1. At the 27, they're right back to the line, ready to go. I lost the football, but that happens. This is that triple option. Number 21 picks up the Kirtland first down over the 30-yard line, up near the 31. Okay, pitch to the left, and he's got a bunch of running room, and he's off to the races. One guy to beat. Januska's got to catch him. He's got him. Brings him down inside the 20, and that's the stuff that can happen fast to change a game, folks. Especially with this team. You can't miss. You can't make mistakes. You can't leave holes open like that because they're going to find him and run through him. Pick up a 50 on the play. 1st and 10. Kirtland inside the 20, down at the 17-yard line. And same play off to the left-hand side, and he's just not going down. He's going to run it in for the Kirtland touchdown. Januska lost track of where he was and tackled him in the end zone. The running back wanted a flag on that. They didn't get it, though, I don't think. So that'll bring the score to 14-6. And Kirtland does have, like I said, has a really good kicker here, so sets up for the point after. And squeaks it through. So don't listen to me because he is a good kicker. I watched him kick a bunch of stuff before the game here. He's really good. That would just kind of, he just gave it a little tap to get it through. But I'm sure if you set him up at the 30 or 40, he could still make it because I watched him kick him that far. So that'll bring the score to Kirtland 15, Crestwood 6. And if you do this right, you'll have the ball all the way to halftime and then have the ball again after halftime. A nice, long 6-minute drive would be, if you can cap it off with a score, would be just what the doctor ordered. And it's a nice line drive kick down to the 7-yard line. Januska's got it, and he's looking for some running room, and he gets up over the 30-yard line. Really good return, 23-yard return for Januska. Up to the 31, where it'll be 1st and 10. 5:54 to go in the first half. Another shot at that moon. It's just absolutely perfect tonight. As Crestwood makes their way back onto the field. Looks like you've got Addis and Summer in the backfield. Summer's lead blocking. Addis is looking for some room, and he's just not going to get it. Don't think he got back to the line of scrimmage. That might actually be a loss of a yard on the play there. So it's going to be 2nd and 11 from the 30. And we're going to have to figure out some positive yard plays here. So Blaziol checks back in with Addis. One of them's going to get a direct snap here. Addis, he hands back off to Januska. A little bit of a trick play there. Gets up to the 35-yard line. Going to pick up, I'll check that. That was Bryce Giel. Going to pick up 5 on the play. Gets down to 3rd and 6. Manageable 6. Not ideal, but manageable. That was a really good misdirection there. Summer and Blaziol check back in. Student body left here. Summer fumbles the ball and jumps on it back at the 30-yard line. Oh, not how you wanted that to go. Early on we had some issues. Early in the season we had some issues with some bad snaps going over quarterbacks' heads or bouncing off the ground in front of him. But I think that's been corrected. I believe it's Bernowskis doing the snap, and that's he's gotten a lot better. I think that one was just Charlie was trying to run before he had his hands firmly gripped on the ball. So Crestwood's going to elect to punt here. Ironman has a little trouble handling that ball himself, and he gets it away. It's going to be fielded at the 40, and he's going to attempt to run back, and he's going to get plowed over. 25, James Lancaster on the tackle there. Lancaster's a sophomore, but he's been playing football since he was about 5 years old down at the Crestwood youth level, all the way through middle school, and now making a big play here on Friday night. My wife said they threw a flag, but did they wave it off? Oh, okay, so they called a block in the back on Kirtland. I did not see that call. I apologize. So that should bump Kirtland back 10 more, or is that just a 5? That's a 5-yarder? Okay, so they're going to set the ball somewhere around the 37. All right, 1st and 10, Kirtland at the 37-yard line. Got a man in motion. Hand off to him, and it's a reverse. 6 has the ball, and he's getting attacked by some Devils there, but not until he picks up about 8 yards on the carry. Gets up to the 45. Bernowskis is in on the tackle. Kirtland hustles back to the line. Crestwood trying to reset. A little pitch to the top side here. And he's going to pick up the 1st down and try to bob and drive and weave and get some more, but just gets the 1st down and maybe 2 more. Going to be stopped at the 48-yard line. So you got to keep him out of the end zone here. They got 3:14 to go in the first half. Kirtland driving, currently at the 47-yard line. 48, check that. I said it again. And it's a little pitch back, cuts up the middle, and he's got some running room. Got some hands on him. Januska finally brings him down inside the 25, down around the 22-yard line. These guys are the masters of the misdirection. They'll think you're going one way. You'll think they're going one way. They'll get you going one way, and then they're going the other way. So handoff to the farthest back, who puts his shoulder down, drives forward, picks up about 7 more. Check that, 8 more. They want to hurry up and score quick, get this game out of hand as quick as they can here. So they're hurrying up back to the line, down to the 15-yard line. Number 37 dives over some guys. Where are they going to spot him down at? Georgia on the tackle. Looks like he's going to get down inside the 10. Defense really has got to step up here. 1st and goal. Just inside the 10. (21) under center. He's got a pitch out to the right to number 4. And who's going to just waltz into the end zone, running through a couple guys. Kirtland touchdown. Well, like I said, you wanted to put something together there on defense. Even though your offensive drive stalled pretty quick, you wanted the defense to have a good stop, but it just didn't happen. So really, I thought they'd be passing a lot more tonight. I thought we've been really susceptible to our pass defense has struggled a little this year. Our run defense has usually been a little bit better. So I kind of expected Kirtland to open up passing a little bit more than they have, but if the run's working, don't mess with what works. So this will put them up. They're up 2 full scores now. This will make it 16-point difference here. Extra point is good. 2:05 to go in the first half. Score is 22. Kirtland, Crestwood 6. I don't know if it's our computer or what's going on, but we're having some trouble getting some stuff to respond to commands here on our computers. And so the Hornets are going to kick off here. I lost the football. Looks like it's going to travel out of bounds, and it does. That'll be a penalty. Crestwood will have the ball up. Can't remember if it's a 35 or 40. Goes to the 35. We got the band warming up here for their halftime show down on the track, and I'm not sure if they're doing that to warm up for the halftime show, or if they're just doing that to keep their fingers warm. It's getting a little chilly out here. Can't quite see my breath yet, but it won't be too long. So Crestwood's got the ball, 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Blasio in motion, direct snap to Addis, who fakes the handoff and trips ahead for about 5 on the play, just over the 40-yard line. Good run by Tristan. Crestwood's going to have to move here with a little enthusiasm. A minute 45 to go. We'd like to get on the scoreboard again before halftime. If not, it's like ice skating uphill. So Summers back in the backfield. I believe Blasiola's on his hip. Summers pushing, finding some room for him, and isn't going to get much. It's thrown back. Not sure where they're going to mark him down. I might have given him 2 yards on the play. Yep. Kirtland's going to take a timeout. They're second of the first half, so. Thank everybody for tuning in tonight. It was coming down to the last second. Last week I had an issue with my auxiliary jack on my computer. I had no audio the whole game. I had to do this whole workaround. It took me till the second half to get it going. And wouldn't you know, we're about to start the stream tonight, and it just wouldn't start. My broadcasting software went to not responding. And I was sitting up here for an hour before the game just in case something went wrong, and it waits until I start the stream to go goofy. So, but I do want to thank you all for tuning in and hanging on tonight. Just me and my wife again. My son Bryce, who usually helps me up here, like I said, had some premarital things to do. He's getting married next summer. So, Bryce, if you guys happen to be watching or listening, I really wish you were here, but everybody gets to be blessed with my voice tonight. So Crestwood's going to do their little switcheroo. Student body to the right here. Direct snap, I believe that's Blasio has the ball. He hit a wall, but he's bouncing off, and he's spinning and bobbing and weaving as he does, and he's going to get up over the 45 for a Crestwood first down. When they set the ball, there'll be a minute 16 to go in the first half. And don't seem to be in any particular hurry. I don't know what Coach Peters has in store here on the offensive side of the ball, but he must be expecting to pull off something real big here. So direct snap to, Summer to Januska, just missed again. Down near the 40-yard line, 51 seconds to go, but that will stop the clock. So we'll do it again, second down here, 2nd and 10 at the 47-yard line. Just an absolutely perfect night for high school football. Not a cloud in the sky. The moon is out, lighting things up just like these stadium lights. We got another fumble on the snap. He's going to pick it up and run it. That's Tristan Addis turns a whole bunch of nothing into a little bit of something here. Picks up about 4 on the carry. 36 seconds to go in the first half. And we don't seem to be in any particular hurry. I think we're just going to be content to be down 2 scores and go in at the halftime. Kind of shocked on the, well, maybe not. So Summer and Januska check in. Blasio goes out wide to the left. Summer drops back. He's going to throw it deep. He heaves it up. He's got a man down there, and he overshoots him. 5 seconds to go in that first half. Januska did have the lane on the outside. Coverage was in a hurry to get over there. If he could have dropped that in a second sooner, he might have had a shot at it. So 4th down. 4th and 6, right at just over midfield at the Kirtland 49-yard line. 5 seconds to go, and why not? Throw up the Hail Mary. So we do have a couple wide receivers. Blasio's out wide left. Januska's down here to the right. Summers in the backfield. Shotgun pass. He's trying to step up and look for, he's got Januska over the middle, but he's going to hit a wall of traffic. That was a good play, though. Down to the 25. Might have been looking for something there for the second half. So Crestwood will have the ball after halftime, but that does take us to the half with your score. Crestwood 6, Kirtland 22. And I'm going to take just a little commercial break here as the bands get set up. And we'll come back and talk some more in a minute.
If you're looking to grow your faith and hear Bible-based preaching on topics relevant to you, then look no further than Venture Church Streetsboro. Located on Frost Road in the heart of Streetsboro, Venture Church is a place for your whole family. From Bible studies to Sunday school to modern worship from our live band, there's something for the whole family. We invite you to check us out online or in person, Sunday mornings at 10:45 a.m. Join us this weekend, in person or online, by searching for Venture Church Streetsboro on Facebook or YouTube. Or visit our website at venturechurcheast.org. Venture Church, a daring journey.
I do want to say thank you to Venture Church Streetsboro and Blasio's Pizza, also in Streetsboro, for making tonight happen and all the home games for Crestwood. We're going to run into a bit of an issue next week because the CVC-TV guys are going to be here broadcasting our game against Fairview. So I'm not sure if I'm going to get sidelined for that, but you will be able to watch the game on CVC-TV's YouTube channel. But keep an eye. I do have a Facebook page for Infinity Road Media. I will keep all the updates there. Jack Blasio, the head coach, also puts the streaming connections out there as well. When he on Friday mornings, he sends out a graphic on Facebook that shows what time the game starts and where it's at and all that stuff. So if we're allowed, we will definitely bring you the game next week. But if not, I'll be watching with you as the CVC TV folks bring you the game. For now, I'm going to turn it over to the bands. The Kirtland Hornets marching band is taking the field as we speak. And I will check back with you right after halftime. So thanks again for tuning in, everybody. We'll see you in a minute.
are the American Rock Band Fallout Boy. This is Uma Thurman. We close our senior show with the main song from the hit 2017 musical, The Greatest Showman. This is The Greatest Show.
Friday night lights, the crowd roars, everything's right. In a small town where legends grow, we gather round, let our spirit flow. Cheerleaders chant, their voices soar. On the bleachers we'll want more. Rivalries run deep, it's a battle cry. Tonight we're alive and we touch the sky. Loud, the drums ignite, the smell of popcorn fills the night. Every tackle, every pass.
Now introducing drum majors McKay Sandwall and Emily Redpath.
always pay.
Thank you so much to the Crestwood Band Boosters and Crestwood local schools for their tremendous support of music education in the Crestwood Band program. Let's go, Red Devils. Ladies and
Some pigskin fun. Playoff football is necessity. Bringing you the game is our specialty. I gotta get ready, make everything right, cause Friday night showdown's coming on tonight. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Ready? Are you ready for some football? A Friday night party. You're listening to Jason and Bryce, ready to get the good time started. We got the teams on the field and we're turning up the lights. All my rally friends are here for Friday night. Now everyone watches this primetime show, and man to a Shalersville and Hiram, don't you know? We love to watch the kickoff as the game begins. Hard working cheerleaders and last minute wins. The screaming crowd and the linebacker stare. Scrambling quarterbacks and receivers in the air. Big hits are coming, the backs are cutting inside. Everybody turns it up here on Friday night. Everybody's a fan. Hey, this is the biggest party, man. Week after week, it's the time that's right. All my rowdy fans are here on Friday night. Are you ready for some football? Friday night party. You're listening to Jason and Bryce, ready to get the good time started. We got the teams on the field and we're turning up the lights. All my rowdy fans are here on Friday night. For some football, a Friday night party. You're listening to Jason and Bryce, ready to get the good time started. We got the teams on the field and we're turning up the lights. All my rowdy friends are here for Friday night. Guitar.
We are back live here from atop the hill at Crestwood High School, Jack Lambert Stadium. Two teams have made their way back out of the locker rooms with about 2 minutes here before we get back to the action on the field. Crestwood won the toss at the beginning of the game, elected to kick so that they could receive here to start the second half, which by all accounts would be a great decision because really could use the ball right now. Score is currently 22-6. Hornets are up on us right now, but if anybody that knows me that's watching and wants to text me updates on the Guardians game, I will gladly accept that. It's hard with all our equipment up here for me to be able to look around and see what else is going on. Yes, the songs that I've gotten a couple people texting me and asking me if those songs that you just heard were ours. Yes. I did not play the one that my son Bryce made, but the rest are from Suno.com. If you've ever tried any AI music, it's a lot of fun. You kind of put in the parameters of what kind of song you want, you rock and roll, country, 80s rock, whatever, and then you give it like a title, and you could put your own words in there, and it'll write a song for you. You can put your, a new feature that they just came out with was that you can actually, you can start singing a song, like one that you've made up in your head. You just start singing it. It'll record it, and it'll take that and turn it into a full song. Or you can, if you're good at like a garage band or something like that on your iPhone, and you got a little beat that you got started and you want it to be finished, it'll take it and finish it for you. It's really cool if you have any kind of – you don't even need to have musical talent. If you just want to play around, it's a lot of fun. Suno.com. There's another one out there called Udio, UDIO.com. It's a pay one that people say is better. I tried it once. I didn't pay for it. I tried the free version. I didn't think it was as good. So Suno, SUNO.com, if you're interested in music like that. If you would like some custom-made music, please send an email to thecoachjason@hotmail.com. Thecoachjason, all one word, all lowercase, @hotmail.com. And I'll put you in touch with my son Bryce, who has made some of our other buffer music. He is an incredible musician. Has done a whole lot of his own work. Has been in a couple bands over the years. Most recent one called Ophelia, like the song Ophelia. They still do some shows once in a while, but not as much anymore. However, they were really good back in the day. So Kirtland's going to kick off. Crestwood's going to receive, and the kickoff's going to be fielded right around the 14-yard line. Looks like Januska has it, or I'm sorry, that looks like Giel. Nope, check that. I can't see who that was on the return. I apologize. It looks like 21, but maybe that was 31, and I just couldn't see a number there. So if it was 21, that was Jackson Rattray. If it was 31, that was Chris Morey. I could see the one, but I couldn't see the first number. So Crestwood has it 1st and 10 at their own 27. Let's see what kind of halftime adjustments we made here. It's a direct snap. I believe that's Blasio with the football. He hits a wall, but he bounces it outside and spins and turns a no-gainer into about 1.5 yards. 2 yards. 2.5 yards. They're going to mark him down almost near the 30. So officially, they give him 2 yards. 2nd and 8 at the 29. Nose of that ball is almost on the 30. I'm sitting here in awe of these Kirtland guys. There's 3 or 4 of them up here with us. There's a couple guys down on the field. There's another guy behind the goalpost over there with another camera. They got a setup, man. I need more friends. So Crestwood's under jumbo package. We got one wide down here to the right. Looks like it's a direct snap to Blasio. Uh-oh, he's got some running room. He's across the 50 into Hornet territory down to the 30. I'm sorry, to the 44-yard line. 43. Gain of about 30 yards on the carry there. Wow, he hit that hole like a bolt of lightning. So 1st and 10, Crestwood at the Hornet 43-yard line. We're going to have a wide receiver way out to the top of the screen up there. Jumbo package down in here. Direct snap to Blasio, but it bounces off him, and he's just going to jump on it and try to save the football, which he does right at the 45, so we're going to lose 2 on that. Big step forward, little steps back. We can't have the steps backwards. Not when you're playing the Kirtland Hornets. Nope. However, that was only 1st down. So 2nd and 12, Crestwood right at the 45-yard line. And nobody's out wide this time. Everybody's in tight. Summers out blocking for Addis, who cuts it outside and keeps bouncing around out there, and he's going to pick up about 5 on the play. Gets down near the 40-yard line. It's going to be 3rd and a long 7. Just across the 40-yard line. Got to get down to the 33 for a 1st down. So Blasio and Addis check in, bringing the play to the huddle. Got Giel out wide down here to the right. Bottom of your screen, my right. Direct snap to Blasio, who, boy, he's just fighting for yards. Gets pushed back, does get up to the 40. Might have picked up half a yard on it. It's going to be 3rd and long. I'm sorry, 4th and long, 4th and 7. Crestwood, and this is a tough spot. You could punt here and pin them back deep. But you really want to get that 1st down. You're going to give them pretty good, 40-yard line. I guess isn't that great field position if we don't convert. So we're going to send 2 out wide. Januska up top, and I believe it's Giel down here. Nope, check that. Blasio down here. At the bottom of the screen. Direct snap, and the whistle's blowing. 35 didn't want to stop. Timeout, Kirtland. So 8:22 to go in the 3rd quarter. Kirtland leading Crestwood 22-6. This is the 1st drive of the 2nd half. Crestwood's already taken 3.5 minutes off the clock. Ball is set right at the 40-yard line on the near side hash mark. All right, so Crestwood's going to go. They're going to punt. They're setting up in punt formation here. It's like Ironman's back to punt. He has the ball. Gets it away. And he kicks a pretty good one. It's going to sail down near the goal line, and it's going to stop right at the 2-yard line. Incredible kick. Jake Ironman. Beautiful. Check that. They're going to mark that at the 1-yard line. Wow. I'm sorry. Okay, so they moved it out to the 2. That's a very Bojorquez-like punt. The one bright spot on the Browns this year is their punter, for all you Browns fans out there. So Kirtland's offense checks into the field here. Backed up against the wall. They're going to hustle to the line. Hand off to the running back, who's going to tripped up and held on to. Looks like that was Ironman, 56, holding on to his legs, and Doesn't let him get much. Gets up around the 4. 2nd and 8. Kirtland. I was doing a quick count when Kirtland took the field there, and I'm wondering if they were short a man. I think they only had 10 on the field for that play. I just saw 2 guys check in, only 1 check out. So a little pitch up top here, and going to get tripped up and thrown down up near the 10. Well, they're going to give him the 12. So that'll be 1st and 10. Kirtland does get to the 12-yard line. Thought that spot was a little generous, but I'm not down there on the field, so I can't really say for sure. So, a little pitch back to the bottom of the screen here. I wish I could hear through my headphones what I said his name was. John Silvestro. If I said that wrong, I apologize. Was the ball carry brought down by Tommy Georgia. Picks up 9 on the carry, though. Option up the middle. Runs into Georgia. Januska helps bring him down. Does pick up the 1st down over the 25-yard line. 6:30 to go in the 3rd quarter. Kirtland still leading 22-6. They're still set up in that triple option here. Hands off to the tailback, who finds a seam and a hole and jumps through it. Gets over the 30-yard line to about the 32. Januska brings him down. Second and 5. At the 32-yard line. Now they're going to call it 4. Like I said, whatever I say, just add a different number to it. Uh-oh, fakes the handoff, and he's back to pass, and he's got a man open. Picked off! Number 4. Wyatt Januska with his 2nd of the night. Kirtland hasn't thrown a lot tonight. Like I said, their starting quarterback is hurt with a broken arm. It's a very incredible quarterback. Trust me when I say that. And I just got a text. 2-1 Yankees at the end of the 1st inning. So big 1st inning for both teams. So for those of you that are interested. But Crestwood will take over here at the 46-yard line. In Kirtland territory. Put a stop to their first drive, just the way you wanted to do it. Keep this game within reach. So Summers back. He's got 2 wide. He's coming back out of the shotgun, and he hits. Oh! Is that Georgia? Oh, I'm sorry. That was Mason Satterley. Right off the shoulder pads on the chest there, it looked like. Probably I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt and say it was cold fingertips, because my fingers are cold. I'm having a hard time with the zoom button here. So he's got gloves, though. So we're going to go 2nd and 10 at the 46-yard line. Addison Blasiol in the backfield. Looks like we got somebody checking in late here. Number 9 was Ty Berquist, but I'm not sure. Bryce Bennett and him, I believe, changed jerseys somewhere during the season. So Crestwood's going to take a timeout. Deal with their personnel situation. Somebody wasn't where they were supposed to be, when they were supposed to be there. .5:27 to go in the 3rd quarter. Crestwood with their second possession of the second half. After punting away the first one on a beautiful punt from Jake Ironman, got down to the Kirtland 2 where they took over and ended up throwing an interception to Wyatt Januska for his second of the night. He had one on the first drive for Kirtland to start the game. Changed the whole momentum there, so Crestwood's going to have the ball 2nd and 10 at the 46. Looks like we have Addis and Blasiol both in the backfield. Student body moves to the right. Snaps, direct handoff, or direct snap to Blasiol, who just isn't stopping. That motor doesn't quit on that kid. Might have picked up a couple. Let's see where they spot it. Going to give him about 3 on the carry. I said 3, so they'll say 2. It's a long 2 or a short 3. 3, I got it right. Going to be a long 3rd down. 3rd and 7. Crestwood at the 43-yard line of Kirtland. Summer's going to be alone in the backfield this time. He's got 2 wide. I believe that's Blasiol up top, and he's got to get rid of it. He's going to get hit from behind. Held the ball a little too long there. Not much. You just can't hold the ball that long on this defense. Not this line. They're good. So that's going to be a long 4th down. 4th and 13 for Crestwood. Way back at the 49-yard line where Ironman's going to have to punt again. The last one got down inside the 5 down to the 2. Let's see if he can pull off some kind of magic like that again. Gets away another beauty. Not going to go quite as far. Caught down around the 15. And he's got some room to run. Going to get hit from behind and brought down up over the 30-yard line. Looks like maybe Addis was in on that tackle. Check that. The announcer guys here said it's James Lancaster. Right at the 34-yard line. Well, if the defense has kind of done their part so far in the second half, even though we're only 8 minutes in. Are they enforcing a penalty? Did I miss a penalty? They are. I got a bunch of guys up here. They all missed it too. So it was a secret penalty. They said, yeah, there's a booth down here saying block in the back. So that's going to move Kirtland back down to the 15-yard line. Oh. Going to add a couple more, and it's going to put him down to the 9. Nope. 8. Only got 8 more yards to go. Go all the way. If we can get down inside the 1, that'd be great. So, Kirtland has it 1st and 10 at the 8-yard line. Running their triple option, and he's got a hold a run through. He's caught from behind. Blasiol catches him from behind. Boy, that kid is just a beast. He's like hard to tackle. He's fast. He hits those holes fast. I hope I say his name right. I think it's Danny Alfieri. Trying to listen to the broadcast or the loudspeakers here over my headphones, through my headphones, and handoff up the middle again to number 4, who does his own bobbing and weaving and finds his way across the 40 up to the 43-yard line. Januska brings him down a little shy of the 1st down, but it will bring up 2nd and 1 for the Hornets with 3:13 to go in the 3rd quarter. There's that triple option. They're going to hand it off to the middle guy, Alfieri again. And he's just running through guys, taking them with him. Carries into Crestwood territory inside the 45 to the 44. Januska with another tackle. Boy, oh boy. He's had a lot here tonight. And he's a little bit of stick-em away from having another touchdown here tonight himself. So there's that big triple option. Handing off to the back guy who's gotten nothing but room to run over. And he runs through. Somebody puts his head down and runs through Januska. Got to be careful. You leave with the crown of your helmet like that. Sometimes that'll be a penalty. But I haven't seen a whole lot of flags tonight, so they seem to be just letting the boys play football, which I'm usually all for. So that'll be a first down at the 26. Kirtland's putting together a nice little drive here. 2:15 to go in the third quarter. So handoff is up the middle to Alfieri again, who's got guys grabbing onto his ankle, and he's trying to spin out, but he can't do it. 51 Corey Branauskas on that tackle. I think if he'd have broke out of that, he might have had a bunch of daylight ahead of him there. So good job, Corey, hanging on. 2nd and 4. Kirtland at the Crestwood 20. And this is where your defense really has to step up. You need a stop, especially a red zone stop here, to keep this game within 2 scores. Man in motion, and he hands it off to him, and he's found a little seam to run through. He's going to get up there to the first down. Inside the 15 to the 14. Just over a minute to go. Minute 11 in the third quarter. First and 10 at the 14-yard line. Man in motion. Fakes the handoff, hits Alfieri in the backfield, who's going to run into some guys. Tries to cut it back and is brought down. It's like Ironman and Voico had some hands on him there. So it'll be 2nd and 7. Just over to 10 at the 11-yard line. Different look here. Little pitch out to the left. Number 4's got it, and he just bumps left, bumps right, bumps left, and finds the end zone for the Kirtland Hornet touchdown. That kid's got a nice set of moves there, bouncing around. Good field of vision, seeing the open holes there. Not where you want to be right now. You didn't want to get this game to get that far out of hand if you could, especially when you had that pick early in the third here. Didn't come away with any points. You had it in their territory, and a little pitch out to the right. They're going to go for 2, and he's just going to put his shoulder down and plow into the end zone for the 2-point conversion. That'll bring your score. Kirtland 30, Crestwood 6. Well, I'm going to be totally honest with you, folks. I thought for sure it was going to be a lot worse than it is. So 30-6 in the third. I lost my camera. My battery died in my switch back to this camera now? Thank you. Sorry, folks. My camera battery died. My monitor battery died, which means the camera died, basically. So just me and the wife up here, so I had to hurry up and make a quick change. I apologize for the delay there. But we did have a nice return by Januska on the kickoff there. Got up to the 33-yard line, and first down there, they got up to the 38, so 5-yard gain. And that'll be the end of the third quarter. With your score, Kirtland 30, Crestwood 6. And this is another one of those games like we had at Cuyahoga Heights and last week at Berkshire, or even, well, Cuyahoga Heights maybe not so much, but a couple weeks ago at Chagrin Falls, where it really feels like you're playing better than the score would indicate. Like a lot of drives just stalling. We've been in Kirtland territory a few times tonight, just come away with no points. And if you can't come away with points, a team like Kirtland's going to score on you several times, almost at will. So Crestwood's got the ball, 2nd and 5. One wide receiver in. Looks like we have 2 running backs in the backfield. Direct snap to Blasiol, I believe, who's going to push the pile forward across the 40 up to near the 42. Going to be about a yard shy of that first down. But that is 3rd and manageable. Oh, he's going to get up near the 43. Let's see. Are they going to say he's got the first down or not? Going to measure? It's darn close. Yep, they're moving the chains. So that will be a Crestwood first down right at the 43-yard line. .36 to go in the game. Crestwood has the ball at the 43-yard line. Direct snap to Blasiol, who's looking for some running room, but man, it collapses fast. Nowhere to go. Loses a couple on that carry. It's very uncharacteristic of Blasiol to ever lose a yard without a bad snap or a mishandled snap or something like that, but they got in there quick. So Blasiol's going to check out, and Summers going to check in. Be 2nd and 12 at the 41-yard line. Oof, there's like a bat flying around up here. A moth? It looked like a bat. Sorry. A little sweep to Addis, who's just still going to be shy of the original line of scrimmage. Boy, that is a big moth. Are you kidding me? That was like bigger than a hummingbird. Sorry, it's going to be moth flew up here and hit everything. I thought it was a bat. Be 3rd and 11. Crestwood at the 42-yard line. Looks like we have Summer and Blasiol in the backfield. Snap to Summer. He's going to drop back and throw a pass. Who's he got? 13, is that Luke Zasnewski? Sophomore Luke Zasnewski, who's apparently back from an injury. I'm going to tell you guys, listen for that name, Luke Zasnewski. This kid has got some wheels. He is fast, he's got good hands, and he has got a nose for running through holes. So if there's one there, he's going to find it, he'll get through it. Over the next couple years, that's going to be a target for whoever's playing quarterback for Crestwood. So Crestwood's got it 1st and 10 at the 44. Blasiol carries it, gets down to about the 41. .42, they're going to set it, pick up a 3 on the carry. There's no feeling in the world, I got to tell you, folks, like seeing kids that you coached in youth football making an impact on Friday nights. It's pretty cool. I saw Luke Zasnewski We got Ty Berquist, who's made an impact this year. James Lancaster, who's been playing really good football. You got a handoff to Giel, who picks up a handful of yards on the carry. Going to set up a manageable third down, 3rd and 7. Inside the 40, down to about the 38. The Devlin brothers, Jake and Tyler, have been getting some playing time. A couple boys that I coached years ago. It's nice to see them. Looks like somebody took a timeout here. Oh, no, we got an injury timeout. I'm sorry. I was looking down at my roster, and I didn't see the injury on the field. What's that? So with 8:41 to go in the game, score is currently Kirtland 30, Crestwood 6. And the young man that was hurt seems to have gotten up and gotten off the field. I can't do it right now. So, be 3rd and 3, Crestwood. In Kirtland territory again. Down to the 43. Got to get, down to the 37. Got to get down to the 35 for a first down. And there's some misdirection here. I don't even know who has the football. Looks like maybe Addis had it up top of the screen. Gonna only pick up about a yard, and it's going to be 4th and 2. Down to the 37. I was doing my math backwards in my head. It is getting chilly. I got brain freeze, and I don't even have a brain. So this is kind of a make or break play here. If you want to have any, obviously it's going to be tough to score 3 times to get back in the game, but to make your own score respectable with 8 minutes to go, this is a big first down here. So we got Summer and Blasiol in the backfield. Jumbo package to the left. Direct snap to Blasiol, who's trying to follow Summer, but somebody gets in there and just trips him up fast, and that's going to be a turnover on downs. He didn't even get close. Barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Well, you wanted to make a statement on that play, and I don't think you made the one you wanted to make. But I'll give our boys credit tonight. This is a lot better of a game. They really tightened some things up tonight, playing a lot better than they have the last couple, at least last week for sure. Even though it was a good game last week, I think they're playing better tonight, personally. Handoff goes up the middle, and just as I say that, 2 guys to beat, and it's a foot race, and he's going to get tackled down inside the 10. All right, I'm not giving credit anymore. Every time I do, I get made a fool of. Me and my big mouth. So the wrong team made the statement there. That's not what I wanted. But a nice run there. Big gain for the Hornets to get down inside the Crestwood 10 to the 9. 7:30 to go in the 4th quarter. Kirtland's in their triple option, and they're going to hand it off to the middle guy, Alfieri again, and he's just going to dance around. Kind of Jackson Rattray just kind of gave him a little push on the way by, and that was about it. I'm kind of confused that one. Looks like we have a hurt Hornet on that play. I hope the young man's okay. Our clock management system is really delayed, so it took 10 seconds for the clock to stop when it should have stopped at 7:18. My wife's getting pretty frustrated. I think the equipment's cold too. And the actual scoreboard here, the down and distance just, oh, never mind, because there's no down and distance. They just scored. It's going to be an extra point. Brain freeze again. Ball is down, kick is up, and it looks like it splits the uprights. So that'll bring the score. Kirtland 37, Crestwood 6, 7:09 to go in the game. Well, not a lot to say other than we've had some opportunities, but we just didn't take advantage of them. And when you're playing a team like this, you can't let opportunities slip through your fingers. I believe they're going to go continuous clock after this kickoff, being that they're up 31 technically, but being up by 30 means the clock is continuous. So I'm pretty sure if you asked anybody, they would have thought we would have had a continuous clock by the halftime. So the fact that it took this long is a win in a way. So kicks down to about the 12-yard line. Januska's trying to find some room, and he's not going to find it. Gets up over the 10. Just hit yes. I don't know what it is, but now my computer wants to stop running a script. I don't know what the script is, but it wants to stop. So hopefully it doesn't interrupt the broadcast. It's been pretty cooperative so far. We're almost through the game. Trying to look at my phone to make sure we're still live. Looks like maybe we are. So that's good. So I missed who that was. Oh, Charlie Summer picks up the first down on a quarterback keeper. Gets up to the 25-yard line. 6:11 to go. Oh, man. Was that, Addis on the carry. Boy, he got hit hard. Whoever hit him looked like they were shot out of a cannon at him. Bryce Gill struggling to get up. Looks like just needs to catch his breath there. .5:28 to go, and I believe, like I said, it's continuous clock, so it shouldn't stop other than for a timeout or a change of possession. 2nd and 9, Crestwood. The Kirtland 26. I'm sorry, it's their own 26. Oh, Blasio trying to cut back. Loses his footing. Does get up over the 30 to about the 31. Needs the 35 for a first down. It's going to be 3rd and about 4. Clock's moving at 4:47 to go in the game here. Direct snap to Blasio, who's trying to get around the outside. He does. He's got a little bit of room. He's got a hole. He's pushing off and fights his way down into Hornet territory inside the 45, down to about the 42-yard line. 4:27 to go in the game. And Blasio takes a snap again, and he drives ahead over the 40-yard line. Down to the Right to the 39-yard line. Picks up 3 on the play. 2nd and 7, Crestwood. 3:43 to go in the game. And I think the strategy is good here. Don't let Kirtland get the ball back. If this takes you the rest of the game to get down there and score, then you'll take it. Summers got the ball. Oh! Steps up. He's going to throw. He throws it outside. He's got a guy. Catches the ball. Inside the 30-yard line. Got the first down. Is that Giel? That is. Bryce Giel gets first down. Nice little pitch and catch from Summer to Giel. First down Crestwood at the 29-yard line of Kirtland. .257 to go. Clock running in the fourth quarter here. Nate Blasio, the ball carrier. Looked like, I wonder if he's not limping a little bit. That didn't look like his normal run. Didn't even think it was Nate for a second there, the way he was carrying the ball. However, loses 2 on the play. It'll be the 2nd and 12 at the 31. Summers in the backfield, Blasio on his hip. And he could just be gassed. He plays both ways, and he plays hard. And handoff to Giel doesn't net very much, if anything. Tried that little fake to get back into the inside, make it look like they were going outside. A little handoff up the middle, but might have gained a yard. Nope, didn't give him anything. So 3rd and 12 at the 31. Minute 46 to go in the game. So Summer and Blasio in the backfield. Direct snap to Blasio. Summer's going to lead block. Blasio sees a hole and he goes for it. Does pick up a couple. Gets it down to the 25. Check that, 26. Need to get inside the 20 for the first down. So 4th and, let's say, 7. Minute 7 to go in the game. Summers back. He's looking. He's got a man over the middle. Oh, does he hang on? Juggled off and on the fingertips. And it is complete. That was Ty Berquist on the reception. Another young man that I coached many years ago. Nice to see. Summers back. He's looking. He's got a guy deep. Oh, and he gets separated. Oh, is that a defenseless receiver? That's Ty again. Get up, get up. Yeah, attaboy. Kind of got separated from that ball. That's the trouble when you go over the middle like that. There's a linebacker or a corner licking their chops. So 9 seconds to go in the game. Snaps to Blasio, who's running it around the outside, gets up to the 10, and we had a second to go in the game. Did they call a timeout, or is that it? I'm not sure. I don't think we called a timeout. Why? Yeah, okay. That's going to be the game, folks. So final score here tonight, Kirtland 37, Crestwood 6. Ty Berquist, just checking out Ty Berquist on the sidelines down there. Looks like he's just got to catch his breath. Looks like he took a big hit. He's up. He's moving. So that's it for the game here tonight, folks. I do want to thank you all for tuning in, bearing with me, doing this all by my lonesome. Like I said, my son Bryce, who usually does this with me, is preparing to get married next year, and the future missus had him doing some work for the wedding. So when you have to choose between your dad or your fiance wins. And if you don't, you're probably not going to be married very long. But I would love to thank you all for tuning in. You guys are great. I appreciate you. Let me get this going here. Thanks again, everybody. Appreciate y'all tuning in. I'm going to keep this camera on for just a minute so you can see one of my favorite traditions here at Crestwood. A lot of teams go ring a bell or whatever. Crestwood stands here while the band plays the alma mater, raise their helmets, shine a respect for all the guys that wore the jerseys and helmets before you, for all those that will wear it after you. Valiant effort by our boys tonight. Final score 37-6 Kirtland. Our best wishes and best of luck to the Kirtland Hornets, as they are certainly going to go far in the state playoffs this year. I don't see any reason why they won't be back-to-back champs. I've watched a lot of games on YouTube and anything that I can find streaming, and I don't see too many teams in Division 6 that are going to give them that can beat them. But I wish them the best of luck. It was a very good, clean game tonight. It's fun to watch. These guys are amazing. And that's the bar. Coach Jack has talked about it before, about we know that they're the powerhouse. We know that they're the team to beat, and they set the bar. If you want to be the team, if you want to be that team, you got to beat that team, and we aren't there yet. Doesn't mean we won't be. Doesn't mean we can't be. Just means we aren't yet. So, but good job tonight to all our Crestwood Red Devil boys. The guys played a heck of a game tonight. I think we got out of here with no major injuries. I did see a few guys go down from some hits, but I think an ice bath or a hot tub or something tonight when they get home, a hot bath will fix that right up. So thanks, everybody, for tuning in. I appreciate you again. And hopefully we'll see you next week. That's the plan. God bless everybody.
Underneath the Friday night lights, the crowd roars, everything's right. In a small town where legends grow, we gather round, let us spirit